Internally, you may feel, you may be nervous, but you should never show it while you communicate. Stay stern when you communicate to your audience, right? So that is one thing that you have to remember. So with communication comes the other things. Now, for example, problem solving and teamwork. If you do not communicate, you cannot do the other two. So the next point I will just look at is problem solving, right? Now, the problem. What is a problem? Can somebody communicate with me? What is a problem? I just said you shouldn't be fearful of communication. Can I ask you, what is a problem? Right, okay, I'll tell you. Now, we all have problems in life. It could be, in school, or it could be in your profession, or it could be in your family. We all have different types of problems. But solving a problem, not everybody is good at. So what we're trying to look at today is how can you solve your problems? Because when you do your A-levels, you will have a lot of problems. Now, O-levels is something different. It was easy. Easy? It was easy. Yeah, that's good. Right, but once you go into A-levels, things are going to be complicated, difficult, right? Now, I did biology or sciences for my A-levels. How many of you are doing sciences? Physical or biology? Oh, that's a big crowd. Right. Now, I'm not trying to scare you, right? This is a motivation program. But the thing is, you have to put in a lot of effort, right? If you're doing physical sciences especially, you have to solve your problems. There are a lot of analysis that you've got to do, right? So, first of all, before you solve this problem, you have to identify the problem. That is the first step in
video recording அப்படியே
What's
கொடுக்க முடியும் வரல
identify the problem. Because if you do not know what the problem is, you cannot solve it, right? Now, people think about problems, they get stressed out about problems, but they never find out what the problem is, right? First of all, what you have to do is identify the problem. Think about it. What is this problem? How could I solve it? Number two, what you do? After you find the problem, you look at the common interests of others. You may think about a solution yourself, right? But others may have different opinions, right? So consultation is number two. Go and look and talk to your friends, your family, right? Look at common interests. After you look at their common interests, you could come to your solutions. Now, a solution, when you come to a solution, it's not a single solution. You can have multiple number of solutions. Take a pen, take a paper, list down all the different solutions, right? What are the 3 points I mentioned now? Number one, identify the problem. Number two, consult, yeah? Number three, list down the solutions, right? After you have listed down the solutions, number four, what you do is analyze the solutions. Are you aware of the word analyze? If you're science students, you know it, analyze. You have to think about it and you have to, see whether these solutions, whether they are feasible. That is point number four, analyze the solutions. After you analyze the solutions, you pick the right solution, step number 5. You pick the right solution, you're not going to stop from there. After you pick the right solution, you are going to document it. You're going to write it down. Why is that important? That is because whenever you face a problem like this, okay, you go back to this and see, and you know that you have solved this problem before with these, with a strategy. So all these 6 points are very essential when you come to solve a problem. This could be applied to any kind of problem. It could be academic problems or even problems in your profession in the future. So everybody is going to get employed very soon. Maybe in another couple of years' time, some may go to higher education, some may go into employment, right? Okay, now with that, the next thing that comes in is teamwork. Now, first you have to be a very good communicator. Then you should be an expert in solving problems. And number three, point number two, to solve a problem, you should be a good team player. If you're not a good team player, you will not be able to solve anything, right? So, to be a good team player, right, first you have to listen to others. If you do not listen to others, you're not a good team player. Am I right? So, at all instances, we have to give priority to others than us. Because we may have an opinion, others may have another opinion, right? Just having, if you're kind of egoistic, thinking you are right at all times, you will never be a good team player. Now, being a team player is important in education. It is important at your level while you're doing A-levels, because A-levels is complicated, right? And you go for tuition, because I know there's a big practice of going to tuition. I'm not against going to tuition, right? But other than that, what you could do is, there are ways you can go only to school and still pass your A-level examination with 3 A's. How could you do that? Now, this was actually a strategy developed by myself as a lecturer, right? So I have implemented it to my students, for higher education students. Now, this strategy is known as peer group discussions. So what we try to do here is, you initially form groups. Now, when you form a group, now there may be different students. One student may be very good, right? She may be the first in class, or he may be the first in class. And there may be a slightly weaker student. So what you have to do is, you have to form these smaller groups. So you call them as peer groups. So once you form these small groups, now just imagine there are 5 different people, and 5 people are good in 5 different things. Okay? Now, put all their knowledge together and discuss. Now, if you have, now for example, you have a problem with, say, analytical chemistry. Sorry, I'm using science terms, right? So, one person has a problem with analytical chemistry, another person has a problem with organic chemistry, and another person has a problem with inorganic chemistry. Now, what you could do is sit as a group and discuss all your problems with your peers. Once you discuss, you can get your solutions utilizing point number 2 that I already explained. Does that make sense? So if you practice this, one thing, teaching improves your knowledge, right? You keep on practicing, you keep on teaching it to your peers, it will increase your knowledge. That is number 1. And also, constantly listening to the same thing over and over again improves your knowledge. Does that make sense? Right? So I believe that you could try this or implement this in your schools and see how this works out for you. It is working out really well for higher education students, right? Because the thing is, in university, we don't teach. We never teach. We only do lectures. So lectures, we just guide them. We don't tell them what to do. We just tell them how to do. Right? So I'm not sure if this would work out in an environment like in a school, but I believe that would actually develop you as a person, which could increase your communication ability and also your skills in problem solving. Right? So team playing is very much important. So with team playing comes in leadership. Not everybody can be leaders. The best of the team players can be a leader, because a leader has to listen very carefully to the opinion of every individual in the team. And he should not be dictatorial. He should always consult his team members before he takes a decision. So now, even in private institutions as us, we have a concept, right, stating that there is no boss. We don't work under anybody. We work with everybody. Does that make sense? Right? Now, I am actually the program leader for biotechnology. So I am in charge of handling the entire course and corresponding with the university, Northumbria University, and delivering this course. Right? So as a program leader, I have about 6 to 7 people working with me. They don't work under me. And above me, I have the associate dean. She is working with me. She is not working above me. Right? So we all work as a team. So bring that spirit to work as a team. So that's the thing that I could give you for today, and I hope that you gain something from my speech. And if you have some questions, I think they'll give me about another 2 minutes to just round this up with a question and answer discussion. So if you have any questions, you can ask me.